Great Hazam in the starting gate, and we are set for the start. And they're off. Hazam broke well on the outside, along with a Rucksack as they leave the chute, enter the main track. Rucksack is challenged now by Jack Bow, and then Booby Trap close behind in third. After the good start, Hazam has dropped back into fourth, about 3.5 lengths off the lead. Right alongside is the favorite, Grit and Glory, in fifth. Then it's Inclination, Walk Off, and farther back is Maka's Reward, who trails the field in eighth. A quarter in the mud in 22 and 4/5 seconds. And it is Jack Bow who leads here by 3/4 of a length, now a full length, over Booby Trap in second. It's a little more than a length. To Rucksack, who's racing in third. Grit and Glory is fourth and begins to pick it up now down on the inside. Hazam is racing in fifth, followed by Inclination as they go around the far turn. And Jack Bow has opened up here after a half mile in 46 seconds. It's Jack Bow in front by 3. Grit and Glory is on the inside of Rucksack. Those two are heads apart, second and third. Inclination has now moved into fourth. Maka's Reward is making a move from the back of the pack along with Walk Off. But they're still all chasing Jack Bow, who leads with a quarter of a mile to the finish. 3/4 went 1:11 and 2. It's Jack Bow in front in the stretch. On the outside is Maka's Reward, who is gaining ground and gaining ground quickly. Here comes Maka's Reward. Up now to take over the lead with a 16th to the finish. On the inside is Walk Off. So it is Walk Off who has taken over in deep stretch, and Walk Off from well off the pace to win it. Maka's Reward well off the pace to be second. Grit and Glory had to settle for third. Number 3, Walk Off was first. Number 6, Maka's Reward second. Number 2, Grit and Glory was third. And number 5, Rucksack finished fourth. Results unofficial. 3:6.25. The time was 1 minute 45 and 4/5 seconds. Number 3 is Walk Off, a 4-year-old bay gelding by Street Sense, out of Flying Train by Empire Maker. Walk Off is owned by Circle B Racing, trained by Brad Cox, the rider Eric Consell. And the first tilting at Windmills. And they are off. And the favorite did break well in mid-pack right now as Pedalite is going out for the early lead. And then it's Minute Mouse who's racing in second. Alley to Calvary from the extreme outside in third. And Tilting at Windmills will be fourth. Right alongside is Intoxicologist next in fifth. Followed at the rail by Second Bite in sixth. As the field races up the backstretch. Pedalite leads here by almost 2 lengths. Minute Mouse in second. Alley to Calvary in third. And Tilting at Windmills is next in fourth. Then it's Intoxicologist on the outside in fifth. Second Bite at the rail runs in sixth. Then we have Would Be, who's moving up in between horses from seventh. Farther back, it's Appreciate, and a Positive Skew trails the field. The quarter, 25 and 4. The half, 51 and 1. Long shot, Pedalite leads here by a little more than a length, with Minute Mouse giving chase in second. And then it's Alley to Calvary in third. The 1 to 5 favorite, Tilting at Windmills, is fourth. 3.5 lengths, now 4 lengths off the lead. As they go around the far turn, it is Pedalite, Minute Mouse. They are 1-2. Alley to Calvary is third. Tilting at Windmills asks for more now from fourth as they head for home. It's Minute Mouse on the outside of Pedalite as they come down for the 8th pole. Minute Mouse with the lead. Tilting at Windmills is now coming on. It is Minute Mouse, Tilting at Windmills, and on the outside, Alley to Calvary. Tilting at Windmills is going to get the job done here by almost 2. Close for second, Minute Mouse, and the late closing Second Bite. Number 7, Tilting at Windmills, was first. Number 5, Minute Mouse, finished second. Number 4, Second Bite, third. And number 1, Appreciate, was fourth. Results unofficial. 7, 5, 4, and 1. The time was 1 minute, 45 seconds. Number 7 is Tilting at Windmills, a 4-year-old gray filly by Kitten's Joy, out of Silver Holiday by Purim. Tilting at Windmills, owned by Klarovich Stables, trained by Chad Brown, and the rider, Javier Castellano. 40 factor moves in. Field of 12 going 6.5 furlongs. And they are off. And it is powerful Venezuela who's going out for the lead. On the outside is the 40 factor. And down at the rail is Vinchetto. So it is the 40 factor challenged here by Vinchetto. And steadying there was Liam Let's Go. Powerful Venezuela. Vincetta, the 40 factor. Brimstone is up close as the field goes into the far turn. On the outside, the 40 factor, Vincero's down at the rail. Brimstone is a close-up third, and Majestic Affair has now moved up into fourth. Then it's Liam Let's Go next in fifth, followed at the inside by Earned Success. Farther back, it's Powerful Venezuela, then Bootlegger, and Scarf It Down, and it's a big break back to the three trailers. The half mile went in 46 seconds. And it is the 40 factor challenged here on the inside by Vincetto. Majestic Affair is there. Liam Let's Go is now coming on. And Bootlegger is in with a chance. On the extreme outside is a Powerful Venezuela as they come down for the 16th pole. Here's Powerful Venezuela with Bootlegger. Powerful Venezuela, Bootlegger. It's those two. Looked like Powerful Venezuela got it by a head narrowly with Bootlegger right there. Returning now, number 10, Powerful Venezuela. A 5-year-old bay gelding by Poseidon's Warrior out of Gold Point Gal by Deputy Commander. Powerful Venezuela is owned by Bing Cherry Racing, trained by Harold Weiner, and the rider Ruben Silvera. Unofficially, number 10, Powerful Venezuela first. Number 1, Bootlegger second. Number 14, Liam Let's Go third. Number 9, Scarf It Down was fourth. 10, 1, 14, and 9, and the time was 1 minute 18 and 4/5 seconds. And they are off. Going out for the lead is a Midnight Whiskey, and then it's Majestic View, who's racing in second, followed by Senor Phelps next in third. Farragut's on the outside, along with Mr. Buckley. Then we come back to Competitive Cloud, who is racing in sixth at this point. Top of the Mint is next in seventh, followed by Frozen Account in eighth. On the inside is Bank Gala in ninth. And then we have a 5-length break back to Copper Chalice. Then comes Category 1. As the field comes for the top of the stretch after a quarter in 22 and 2. At the back of the pack are Blackjack Davy and Kamikaze Red. The field now comes into the stretch. Here's Mr. Buckley in those orange silks on the outside of Midnight Whiskey. Midnight Whiskey and Mr. Buckley as they come down for the 16th pole. It is Mr. Buckley, Midnight Whiskey. The two of them are still right together. A late move here on the outside from Farragut. Copper Chalice is coming on late. Four of them hit the wire together. Farragut was there. Copper Chalice, along with Mr. Buckley and Midnight Whiskey. Number 13, Copper Chalice, was first. Number 11, Farragut, second. Number 12, Mr. Buckley, third. Number 3, Midnight Whiskey, fourth. Results unofficial. 13-11, 12 and 3. The time was 1 minute 12 and 4/5 seconds. Number 13 is Copper Chalice, a 3-year-old chestnut gelding by Palace Malice, out of Onophile by Pulpit. Copper Chalice. Owned by Richard Lugovich Jr., trained by Richard Lugovich. Kitten goes in, we're set for the start. And they're off. Talaga Bay from mid-pack is going out for the lead. And Loaded Joe came away well. And now Loaded Joe goes on with it. And there's Monkey See, Monkey Do now to range up. Monkey See and Monkey Do pokes ahead in front. Loaded Joe is second. Talaga Bay is now back running in third. Mr. Everything is next in fourth. And Prince of Caps in fifth. Abrupt is on the outside in sixth. And they're followed by Idle Time in seventh. Little Mazzy is alongside in eighth. Then it's Basie, who's racing in ninth. Heirloom Kitten on the outside in 10th. It's the Gray Winning Factor down on the inside, who's running in 11th. And trailing the field is Sir Chubby in 12th. The opening quarter mile went in 22 seconds. They begin the run into the far turn. And it is Monkey See, Monkey Do who has the lead here. Loaded Joe is running in second. Mr. Everything is now gaining some ground from third. And then Talaga Bay next in fourth. It's 4 lengths back to Prince of Caps in fifth. Monkey See, Monkey Do will take the field to the top of the stretch. And then in behind is a Loaded Joe, who's running in second. Mr. Everything is on the outside in third. Prince of Caps is gaining some ground. Little Mazzy is on the extreme outside. 3/4 went in 1:10.1. There is room down on the inside for Idle Time, who's coming on through. And on the outside, here comes Sir Chubby, who was last. Idle Time with the lead. Prince of Caps is there. Sir Chubby on the extreme outside. Winning factor late run. Idle Time wins it. Idle Time wins it. Number 1 winning factor took a little bit of a bad step after the wire, but appeared to get third behind Idle Time and Prince of Caps. Number 4, Idle Time was first. Number 2, Prince of Caps second. Number 1, Winning Factor finished third. Number 8, Sir Chubby was fourth. Results unofficial. 4, 2, 1, and 8. The time was 1 minute 35 3/5 seconds. Race 6, the start of the late pick 5, and they are off. And out for the lead is Tribeca. Tribeca has the early advantage with Mount Travers down on the inside in second. Amundsen is in between horses in third, ready to escape up on the outside in fourth. And it's almost 3 lengths back to Instagram as the field goes into the far turn. Topper T has moved up a spot, and trailing the field is the Right Path in 7th. Quarter 22-1 over the wet going. It's Tribeca leading here by a length. Amundsen second by a head, ready to escape on the outside in third. Mount Travers is down at the rail and racing in fourth. The Right Path is moving up just a bit as they come for the top of the stretch. It is still Tribeca with those white blinkers in front, heading for home around the half in 45 4/5 seconds. Amundsen is all out in second as they come down now for the 8th pole. It's Tribeca and Amundsen. Then Mount Travers down towards the rail. On the outside is ready to escape. It is still Tribeca, and Tribeca will take the first leg of the late pick 5. Close for second between Mount Travers and Amundsen. Instagram came on for 4th. just about set for the start of the late pick 4. And they're off. And there goes a Violent Point out for the lead along with Winifred J. Grudge is down at the rail and in third. And then in between horses, it is Questek along with Dancing with Daffodils. And a break of 2.5 lengths to Ancient Brown, who is running in 6th. On the outside is Happy Music next in 7th. Stretch the Story is 8th at this point, more than a half dozen lengths from the lead. Then Homedale Park in 9th, followed by Queendom in 10th. A break of 3 back to Amos. And at the back of the pack is The Important One. The quarter went in 22 seconds. Winifred J. has a narrow lead here. On her inside is Violent Point running in second. And then it is Questek. On the far outside is Happy Music. The half was 44 and 4/5 seconds. Winifred J. is still there. Violent Point is giving chase in second. On the extreme outside is Dancing with Daffodils. And The Important One, who was last, is putting in a late run. Dancing with Daffodils, The Important One on the outside. And it is The Important One who got there right at the end to beat Dancing with Daffodils. Number 11, The Important One, was first. Number 7, Dancing with Daffodils, second. Number 6, Ancient Brown, finished third. And number 14, Homedale Park, was fourth. Results unofficial. 11, 7, 6, and 14. The time was 1 minute, 9 seconds. Number 11 is The Important One, 3-year-old Chestnut filly by Majestic City, out of Hitch Village by Old Trieste. The Important One, owned by Bloom Racing Stable, trained by Steve. Number 6, Lost Ticket, is the next one to come up to the starting gate, and that will leave number 12, Break Curfew, who will break from the extreme outside in this 6-furlong test on the Widener. Race 8, off and running. And there's a brass ring going out for the lead with a Braden Berry. Catch a Thrill is down on the inside. And a China Silk is a close-up fourth. Voting Agreement is next in fifth. Down on the inside is Carrizo, who's running in sixth. Moon Over Victoria, far outside, is in seventh. And then we come back to Spin Control. We'll make that Break Curfew, who's moving up now on the outside. Then farther back, it's Lost Ticket, Spin Control. And the two trailers are Wicked Amber and Miss Papina. The quarter, 21 and 4/5 seconds, and it is Catch a Thrill on the inside, and a brass ring is right there. On the outside is Braden Berry, who is 3 wide as the field hits the top of the stretch. China Silk is 4 wide as they head for home, the half mile in 45 seconds. It is Catch a Thrill closest to the inside. Braden Berry is there. Voting Agreement is now coming on. And on the far outside, it is Lost Ticket. So it's 4 of them across the track, 16th to the finish. Catch a Thrill trying to hold on. Here comes Lost Ticket on the outside. Catch a Thrill. Lost Ticket. Lost Ticket looked to be the winning ticket right at the very end. Number 6, Lost Ticket was first. Number 1, Catch a Thrill second. Number 8, Voting Agreement was third. And number 4, Braden Berry finished fourth. Results not official. 6:184. Time of the race, 1 minute 9 and 4/5 seconds. Number 6 is Lost Ticket. 3-year-old Dark Bear Brown filly by More Than Ready. Out of Shapely by Empire Maker. Lost Ticket is owned by Staghawk Stables. Trained by Belmont. The jockey, Junior Alvarado. Pacific Gale is the final one, field of 9, sprinting at 6 furlongs. Main track remains muddy and sealed. We're just about set for the start of the Harmony Lodge Stakes. And they're off. And it is Honey I'm Good who's out for the early lead. Honey I'm Good quickly gets away here to lead by 2 lengths. And there is Nisha, who's racing in second. The gray, Last True Love down at the rail in third. Royal Charlotte is in between horses in fourth. Pacific Gale's on the outside in fifth. Piedi Bianchi is sixth. At this point, Mother is seventh, about 8 lengths from the lead. The trailers are Gypsy Janie and Slimy. quarter mile. 22 and 2/5 seconds. Honey, I'm Good leads the field around the far turn. It's Honey, I'm Good in front by a length and a half. Nisha runs in second. Pacific Gale on the outside. Royal Charlotte is now coming on through, gaining some ground. Down at the rail is Last True Love, the half in 45 and 4/5 seconds. And it is Honey, I'm Good, Royal Charlotte towards the inside, then Pacific Gale and Nisha as they pass the 8th pole. Honey, I'm Good trying to take them wire to wire. Then it's Royal Charlotte. On the outside is Pacific Gale. Honey, I'm Good. Really good today. A front-running score. Royal Charlotte was second. Pacific Gale finished third. The time was 1:10 and 4. Number 3, Honey, I'm Good was first. Number 4, Royal Charlotte second. Number 10, Pacific Gale finished third. And number 9, Mother Mother was fourth. Unofficially 3:4:10:9. The time 1 minute 10 and 4/5 seconds. Turf with a field of 11 maidens, and they're off. Slow start there for number 7, GC Cam. From the inside, it's New Frontier going out for the lead with Caribbean Gold, and the front two open up to on Point of Humor, who is racing in third. Now from the outside is Call Home, quickly ranging up in fourth. Propensity is fifth. Complex System runs in sixth. Brighthorn gains ground down on the inside in seventh. It's a Wrap is next in eighth, half dozen lengths. Back to Uncle George in ninth, and it's Elston and the slow starting GC Cam, opening quarter 22 and 1/5 seconds. It's New Frontier on the inside and Call Home on the outside. The two of them are right together for the lead. Caribbean Gold is just in behind. Propensity is on the outside. Then Point of Humor as the field heads for home. The half in 44 and 3/5 seconds. It is still a New Frontier. Here is Video Complex on the outside along with It's a Wrap. And from way out of it, here comes Uncle George out in the middle of the track. Can Uncle George get there in time? Uncle George got there in time. The first-time starter wins from well off the pace. Ladies and gentlemen, please hold all tickets. There's a steward's inquiry into the run around the 3/16 pole. Jockey Javier Castellano, the rider of number 6, is alleging interference against number 11, It's a Wrap, at the same point. Steward's inquiry, jockey's objection, hold all tickets. Number 9, Uncle George, was first. Number 11, It's a Wrap, second. Number 6, Complex System, finished third. And number 8, Propensity, was fourth. Results unofficial. There's a steward's inquiry and a jockey's objection. Unofficially at 9:11, 6 and 8. Time of the race, 1 minute 9 and 1/5 seconds. Please hold all tickets.